Beef shin, one of my favorite cuts. Right now, we're going to run it through the bandsaw. We're going to make osso buco. So it's an Italian dish originally. I think it translates the shin on the bone. So what you do, beef shin, straight through the bandsaw. Don't have a bandsaw, it's going to be a hard job. You got to knife it and then hand saw it. It's terrible. It's got all the bone dust here. We'll wipe a couple off and we'll move over. I'll show you how to bone out a beef shin and I'll show you how to do a Thor's hammer as well. So you can get 3 things out of this one video. Stick around. If you don't have 2 minutes to watch the video, maybe just save it for later, but it's pretty cool. So, beef shin, going through there. This is up to discretion. I like to go down just a little bit because I want to leave more meat than not. So I go down probably 3 inches, maybe 4 inches, and then I'm just going around, working with that bone. The bone sort of curves in and out, so you want to go with the inside so you can sort of fleece around with it. It's got a bit of a rip there. I have my fingers dug in. That was from the abattoir workers. Anyway, knocking that top off there, you can take off the membrane if you want to, like all the silver skin around the shin. Goes nice and crunchy, so I prefer to leave it on when I'm doing a slow cook. But that is your Thor's hammer. Now let's go. So you can see how that bone there. So on the inside of that, starting here, running around and fleecing, you can see how it slides with it. So you're just letting the knife do the work and you're just rolling around with the meat. Nice and easy. Just going around. Down the bottom there, where I'm stuck, it sort of pokes out. Every cow is different. Some are going to poke out more than others. You know, some cows break a leg or they grow a bit different and bones are a bit everywhere. So I went to stand that up, realized it was a shit idea and it wasn't going to do what I wanted to do. So I held it a different way and tried again. So yeah, if something doesn't work or something feels awkward, don't be scared to just stop, think about it and give it another fucking go. You know, no one's perfect. We're all human. So like work things out, be smart, don't work harder. Right. This is now gravy beef. Absolutely beautiful in the crock pot. Just like that. Little ringlets, little rosettes. You can do little roasts out of these as well. Like I've seen people stuff them with carrots and celery and potato and all sorts of stuff and have that as like a one pot dish. You know, put it in an oven bag, low and slow for 8 hours in the oven or throw it in the slow cooker. Put it on the smoker. Absolutely awesome. Sorry, burped. So back to my favorite, your osso. You can do these thick, you can do these thin. They are a really cool item. So we'll tray some up and I'll run over to the bulk room and show you where they're sitting. I think they're $19.99 a kilo in the bulk room on trays of about 2 to 3 kilos, and we're selling them all through winter. They are absolutely awesome. So let's get over to the bench. We'll scrape some off. Move that out of the way, get our little rag. I prefer to use a rag. A lot of people use a bone scraper. I don't know, man. Like I see a bone scraper gets washed up once at the end of the day. So it's carrying bacteria for, 10 hours plus. The chuck wipes, we wring them out as we go. We wash them as we go. We throw them out at like 11 o'clock and we throw them out at like 4 o'clock. So we sort of go through 3 sets of wipes a day, which I think is just more beneficial, less bacteria carrying. And honestly, they do a better job than a bone scraper, man. They're cleaner and it's just not as much work. So I like to work smarter, not harder. So we're laying these out in our foam trays. These are banned in half the states of Australia now. I don't know why. We'd rather, plastic wrapped paper than paper wrapped plastic. Makes no fucking sense to me, but go figure. Put them in our Cryovac bag. Off we go. This is our swing lid Cryovac machine. We got 2 of them in store. So we got the 540 Viking model here, which is a little one. And down the back, we got a 1080. So they are really cool. Sucks all the air out, keeps it nice and fresh. That's how that looks. And let's run across to the bulk room. And that is how we prep our osso buco, our Thor's hammer, our gravy beef, all coming from the same cut, beef shin, low and slow, king of everything. They go out like, I think whole, they're going out at $15.99 a kilo, so they're cheaper than your average brisket. They're cheaper than chuck. They've got a bit of bone in them, but hey, I mean, bone marrow is goated. Anyway, our nice little sausage handles, how good is that? And here's our bulk butchery room. Have a great day, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.